Okay, what up ladies and gents, it's your favorite Asian robot right here. Sorry about the slight delay. It took me a moment to get everything sorted because I needed to prepare the spreadsheet, as I always do, in order to make sure that this works, but yeah. Alright. Time to rock and roll, family. Hello, Underdog Kane. Okay. Alright, good morning to everybody. Hey, Trek, Petro, Finesse, Nate, I'm happy that you helped other people. Just make sure they register me as their creator, yeah? Greetings to you, Mark. Hello, Bruce. All the updates are in my videos, Petro. I will not be answering that question because you should already know. Go watch the videos. Especially you, because you always ask weird questions that have no relevance to anything. So if you want to know what's in the update, you go watch the update. Hello, Tokyo. Good morning. Okay, so now today we have one important thing to test. We need to actually find out whether or not the Enduring Legacy build is better off with... Alright, whether or not it's better off with concentration priority, or whether it will benefit from charge intensive, which people are claiming is the best module. Okay, in order to perform this test correctly, what I am going to do is that I am going to actually do something like this. Okay, right from the outset of the test, I want to show you guys. Charge amplification increases this only by 81,000, charge intensive by 127,000, and then if you put in concentration priority, it's 148,000. However, there's one thing that you need to understand. The reload time modifier is minus 30% on concentration priority. If I were to include reload expert, just as an example, take note that this, although it only has a 25% reload time modifier and firearm attack plus 1%, this actually increases my DPS by 35,000, even though it actually doesn't impact upon the damage done. This actually means that concentration priority, and a lot of people forget about this, is actually higher than 148,000 by about another 20 to 30,000 DPS. This means that concentration priority compared to charge intensive is much, much stronger. However, what we are intending to do is to prove this today by doing an actual time test. How do we do a time test? It is actually very simple to conduct a time test, and we will show you exactly how this is done. For consistency, we are going to use the same build on several different characters in order to prove this. We will record the times. Everything will be listed in a single video that you guys can look forward to. So first and foremost, let's put on Insight Focus, which we're going to need. We'll have Focus Fire back. This is the Glay build for the Enduring Legacy. Alright, we are only going to use the Enduring Legacy. We'll start with Glay. Now, what we are going to do is we are going to immediately begin by... Okay, we're going to go directly into a Void Intercept battle. Now, we'll start with Executioner because he's just a very simple test to conduct. Alright, he's very good for testing actually because he is easy, weak, and able to kill. Okay. Alright, so how we're going to do this is we're going to go in. I'm just going to start blasting. And we're going to record the kill time of the executioner. We're going to perform this about 3 times. Okay? As fast as we can. Then we're going to do it with concentration priority. Perform it 3 times. And we're going to do it as fast as we can. So, let's make it happen. As soon as the battle starts, we start blasting. Now keep in mind that you can maintain glaze bonus quite nicely. Alright. You can actually just maintain her mental focus bonus just like that by continuously firing at targets. Fortunately, he did jump, so okay. Now, I will explain in more depth once I get the chance about why this doesn't work as well as concentration priority. There are actually some very, very good reasons that people need to be aware of. Okay, there we go. And because he's phased, fortunately, we're gonna have a great time right now. He's phasing again. There we go. Now, mental focus is quite important. Because without it, you don't have the same level of DPS that you would normally have. So this is quite crucial. And Glay works best with it. Alright, that took a while. I think you can see that, right? Coco Nutter, if you have nothing but thirsty statements to make, you will be ejected from the stream. You know this, right? Please be reasonable. We have a clean stream policy. All right, if you want to stay here, then make sure you obey that policy. 1 minute 46 seconds. This is actually terrible. So 1 minute 46 seconds. We're gonna put the time in seconds, so this will all be visible in my spreadsheet in my video. So 60 times 1 plus 46. So here we go. Okay. Now we're gonna run the same test again. And we're going to repeat the test to ensure that we can get an average kill time. If the average kill time differs greatly, then we will do a couple of times. We'll do the test a couple of times. Thank you for understanding that, Coconut. You should know better because you've been a viewer for a long time. Alright? It's Monday. I don't want to have to scold anybody today. Okay, again. And this time he phased really quickly, so we didn't even get the knockdown on him. This was unfortunate. And as you know, once he phases, the problem is that he gets very, very annoying. Okay. Now we've got the chance to kill him. Let's hope we can. Nope, he phased again. He seems to always phase twice with this. There we go. Okay, so let's take a look at the kill time again. This one did not look like it was as bad as last time, but first we'll clear inventory just in case. Okay, that's all clear. None of these are even super special or anything, so yeah, okay. Get rid of these. Oh, Thomas. Get rid of that. Okay. So 1 minute 25, so it's not drastically different. Excuse me. Weather got cold again, sorry. Okay, 1 minute 25 there, so on average, the kill time equals this plus this. That there, and divided by 2. About 96 seconds on average. Now to do a confirmation, we will probably do this one more time, but first we're going to go back to town. We're not trying with different weapons. This is an enduring legacy test. What we're doing today is testing the modules because a lot of people believe that charge intensive is the very best module for the enduring legacy now. This has been something that has been promoted continuously over the past few days. I'm here to prove that it isn't. And we are here to show you that, because look, there's a lot of people buying their views out there and spreading misinformation deliberately to try and overcome what they believe is the wall of the robot being that go-to guy. This, quite frankly, is not the right thing to do. So yeah, I was just making sure that no other crit mod works. And okay, back to inside focus. We're just gonna do one more test just to make sure that we get the proper average of the kill times. But yeah, essentially the problem is that individuals believe this to be the truth. And so I'm here to show through proper mathematical testing that this is incorrect. Now in the meantime, ladies and gents, please make sure you like and share the stream. This is very important. The more of you that like and share the stream, the more people can come by, and therefore the more people that can check out our work and actually see how things work. Because like I said, there is way too much misinformation being spread out there. There's a lot of people who are lying to you, a lot of people who are willing to buy their viewership just to get ahead in the content creation industry, thinking that it's a competition when it's not a competition. We should always combat misinformation and bad creators. This allows good creators who really care about their audience to shine, and that's what's important. It's not about beating me. It's not about being the best. Nobody cares about that. At the end of the day, nobody's going to remember that. What your viewers are going to remember is whether or not you were truthful with them, whether or not you provided them with good information that helped them play the game, or whether you were just that guy that posted any kind of clickbait video he could get his hands on, boosted his views to YouTube promotions, and attempted to lie. That's what they're going to remember. Alright? And I certainly hope that I will never be remembered for that. Because I know that my information is always truthful. You're going to take advantage of unlimited ammo to get full mental focus stacks all times. Alright. Now this should be a much faster kill. If he doesn't phase. I think we can kill him now. Okay. $50 seconds. Okay, roughly an 80-second average we're looking at right now. We're gonna do it a couple more times because the average seems a little bit skewed. Bruce, the drop rates are fair. It's just you have really bad luck, dude. We've actually done drop rate testing. You can actually go check that for yourself. We even have streams where we've done drop rate testing, and we've thoroughly tested all drop rates. They're all fair. Most of us have actually gotten the frame piece within 7 runs or so. So unfortunately, you're just really, really unlucky. There's no way around it. Hello, Avril Cadabra. Nice, enjoy, Tariq. Alright, once again, same thing. Okay, this time managed to knock him down early. I'm gonna spam as much gunfire as I can at him. Okay, we did manage to get a shoulder. Now he's gone into defensive mode. We're gonna focus fire directly at him and at his weak spots. Okay, he's phasing again, but we should be able to take him down. Okay, there we go. Alright, not bad, not bad. The 15% one is unfortunate. Well, yeah, you can try that actually. If you're not having luck with the 6%, that would be the only way to change up your luck, I suppose. That's how it goes. That's RNG for you. What do I think the next ultimate descent will be? I don't know. I don't really have any judgments. Okay, so we're getting a pretty nice average timing here. There is a couple of results that might skew it, but roughly on average, we're looking at... We've got 2 extremes either way, so about 78 seconds on average with charge intensive. Okay, great. Now we're going to head back to town. And what we're going to do is we're going to repeat the test with Glay using concentration priority instead. Alright. So we're going to do that and repeat the test. Okay. Now, with concentration priority. Could be Sharon, could be Blair, could be Jaber. I don't know. I have no judgments. The only thing I care about is that at least they tell me in advance so I can start planning around it. As long as they tell me who the next ultimate is in advance, then I genuinely do not care. I know it's probably not going to be Kyle at least, so thankfully, if it's not Kyle, it means that I can freely invest in Kyle. I don't think Dr. Kate's a descendant. Lol, Bruce.
Magisters are probably humanity's real home, don't you think?
Speaking of Kyle, I can finally make him. Almost forgot about these. Alright. Let's grab all that. Okay. Descendant Kyle. Okay, 16 hours, then I'll have Kyle. Now, Kingsguard. There we are. Let's go construct these pieces right now. I have no monomolecular extractors. Oh, God. Okay, before we carry on with the testing, I need to go and get monomolecular extractors. Okie dokie. That's easy enough. Private. And I believe the best place would probably be around here. No, Stephen Martin. I never talked about that. So I think you're mishearing the information because Nexon has never done that. They have never thought about that. What they said is that they heard the player concerns about a pity system. I'm going to clarify this. Please, when you guys hear information, you must memorize it and also don't conflate it with other things because otherwise you're going to imagine that certain changes are going to come in, and this is dangerous because then you guys will expect certain changes that are never going to happen. What they did not say was that they're going to make it so that we can get what we want after X number of tries. No. What they said was that they heard players' concerns about a pity system and they were going to look into ways that they could potentially implement such a system without compromising the farming nature of the game. So please be very, very, very careful. They did not say that you are going to get stuff after X number of tries. They did not say that this was going to be a system. They did not even mention anything close to that. You know? Yeah. What I mentioned was exactly what the director said in the patch, which is what I quoted to you right there. So please be very careful. You're asking because you remembered it, but you remembered it incorrectly. So please make sure that you remember things correctly because otherwise it is dangerous. Like I said, I don't want people to have the wrong expectations because otherwise people will start thinking, oh, is there a pity system coming? But there isn't one. They haven't made a pity system, nor are they going to create a pity system. What they're saying is that they're considering our words about a pity system and that they're going to try and work out a system that would help us without compromising the grind. All right? So be very careful, guys. Well, thank you for asking for clarification, Steven. But like I said, it's still very dangerous because there are some people who won't ask for clarification. They'll just think, you know? And the worst still, right? This is because wording matters. Worse still is when they say, oh, but Asian Robot, didn't you mention it? And I'll tell them, no, I didn't. I never mention things like that. I only tell you guys what I know. I never make... This is why I'm very careful about what I say or what judgments I say, because people mishear things all the time, misremember things all the time. It gets very, very difficult. So when I say things, guys, pay attention to the way that I word it and what I'm actually saying, because this goes for everybody across the board. You have to be very careful. I don't know what an ArcTech mod is. Tell me the mod name that you're asking about. I do not memorize by mod type. I just memorize the mod name. It's all good, Steven. Like I said, as long as you clarified, that's okay. Just be very careful with how I word things. Because, and also with how I say things. Because again, you know, I do have a video on it, yeah, but again, if you actually check the video, what Nexon said was that they're going to look into the pity system. They never said a pity system is coming. They said they're thinking about it, they're considering it. A lot of the time, these are just considerations because ultimately they want us to have a good farming experience, but also just remember that they cannot, like, take away our experience. Like, if they remove farming from the game, or if they make it so that farming becomes a progression system, that kind of goes against what their entire audience is here for, which is looter shooter grind. So yeah, just be very careful. I know he's talking about the new mods, but I want him to say the actual mod name because there are different mods and I do not memorize by type. Type of the mod, right? There are multiples with the same type. Do take note of that. So whether they're referring to the same mod or not, I need to know what they want to know. Walk Tightrope Passionate sponsor. There are multiple mods in that, so again, specify which mod do you want to know. And if you want to know which mod that I have used on Haley of that type, check the build, because the builds that I've posted are already the best builds. There are no builds that can overcome that. So you can check what I've done and see what I've used in Haley's build, but I can certainly say that I don't think I've used any of that except for the gun build. Most gun builds will have Walk Tightrope in there. Yeah, he's talking about the yellow mods. So never ask questions by mod type, guys. Please never do that. Just ask about the specific mod. Like say, is walk tightrope good for this character? And I'll tell you, check the build video. But either way, you don't need me to tell you. Go to the build video, just see what I use in there, because there is nothing that can beat the build video. It is impossible to get more damage out of the build video than what is already shown. So please do check, because different builds have different strategies attached to them. Gun build uses walk tightrope, obviously, for most characters, because it is one of the ways that you can increase firearm attack. But other builds may not use this. So there's no such thing as a one-size-fits-all. You have to check the build video. This is why I tell people, just watch the build video. Do not waste time saying, is this good? The thing is, I've tested everything. I have tested A to Z. It is very rare that there'll be something that I miss. But if I do miss something, I usually issue a correction via short with proof and evidence. So normally I don't miss things. But if I do miss anything, there will usually be a correction. However, for the Haley builds, I can certainly say that nothing has been missed. They are still perfected. And we even tested them with the new mods. They are still perfected. So you can refer to them. Well, that's you, Tariq. I think most people don't enjoy that. I think that, but however, most people don't take 50 tries even. Most of the time, you will get the stuff that you need real quickly. Okay, I have what I need. Now I'm gonna cook the last piece of Kingsguard and we're gonna resume testing. And you're building up Haley and the Enduring Legacy. The title definitely has your attention. Well, good. But my Enduring Legacy build is perfected. So you can actually use that. What I'm doing today is actually disproving a myth, Steven. Because there are quite a few people who have this ideology that they can make a better build than the robot, which is incorrect. And I intend to prove today, with science, mathematics, why they got wrong. That is my intention today. So I hope that I can help you guys see why these people are completely incorrect and why we do things maybe differently to others, but at the end of the day, we always do it right. Okay, now we can cook that. Okay, now, in the previous test, hello Demise. In the previous test, we used charge intensive here. Alright, we had an average kill time of about 78 seconds on the Executioner. Now we're going to swap this out. Alright, we're going to swap this out for concentration priority. Alright, which increases our DPS, but take note that there's a negative modifier attached, which falsely reduces our DPS. You can just use the same account, Steven. This game is has more of a progression system. So restarting the game is pointless. Like, there's legit no point in it. Just adjust your builds as you go, and you're completely fine. Whatever resources you wasted, you can farm again, if you ever wasted any resources. So I would say restarting is pointless, unless you just want to restart for no reason. It's up to you. But I wouldn't do it, because it's literally sad to do that. Unless you just want to experience the start of the game again for fun, then absolutely go ahead, but I would not recommend it. Okay, so now we've got concentration priority inserted into the build. Now we're going to go into a private run again, and we're going to check it out. It is, Track. But what I'm here to do is to disprove that it is good for everything, because that is what these people are trying to sell. I'm just here to disprove the myth, Milad, because as you guys know, a lot of people are trying to push the idea that charge intensive is good for everything, but it isn't. So I'm here to disprove that today, because there's a lot of people who don't follow the robot who are fooled by this, and these people are buying views desperately to try and make sure that people watch their video, which is not very good because it hurts the player experience. Well, I'm here today to show players that it is unnecessary and that we can have a better experience if you follow the build that I post instead. Because that is the more correct build for this kind of thing. Now keep in mind that I am using Enduring Legacy here. I am using Concentration Priority here. As you can see, we instantly break him. And there we go. Okay, so what's the kill time here? Let's take a look. That's 45 seconds. So we start by saying 45. Okay, we're gonna restart again. We're gonna do it again. Well, see you, Bruce. But if you made a new full copy and you level it to 100, won't your gold rolls disappear or become gray because it'll be a level 1? No, Cocoa Nutter, no. Enduring Legacy build is standard across the board. You should never change elements on this. Just do take note, you should never change elements on this, yeah? You should not be saving your activator ruse. You should be having multiple activators. If you're still new to the game that you're saving activators, focus on farming your ultimate bunny first. Make sure you have your ultimate bunny, then go farm. You should at least have 4 to 5 activators at all times. They are quite easy to farm. If you're not at the farming stages yet, then it means that you need to farm. Okay, please remember that. It's very important. Okay, unfortunately we didn't get to instantaneously break him there, but that's okay. We can still break him pretty fast. And now we're just carrying on with full mental focus. Alright, he's getting knocked down. Busting everything we have at him. Okay, there we go. Ah, nice. Good. I'm glad you got all the nice gold rolls. Okay, check again. 1 minute 6 seconds. So that is 66 seconds. Alright, good. So we're starting to get a feel for the average now. Alright. The reason why we do multiple tests is to show that, you know, sometimes random circumstances will make it so that although you might think that you're actually going to get it right, that might not be the case. Okay. Hello, Uncle Ted. Like I said, Cocoa Nutter, you can try different builds if you want. Or you can try to adjust for different enchantments, but at the end of the day, I will say it straight to you. The best way is the robot way. And there's nothing better than that. Okay, once again. Gonna try and run around behind him. This time we knocked him down nicely. Now because Glay, unlike other characters, doesn't have full crits, right? For her, I like to test a bit slowly because you never know when she will actually crit. So you have to do multiple tests with Glay to even out, because for her, crits are random. Whereas for other characters like Haley and Enzo, crits are pretty much bog standard. So you do have to take that into account. Alright, he phased again. There you go. That's another 50-second run right there. So we can already see that the average timing is a lot lower than you guys might think. With Charge Intensive, the average time was a lot higher. Here, we're doing the same runs, but we're getting way better averages. All right, we're gonna do it one more time. Because we did 4 places before, and we did 4 tests before, and now we're gonna do 4 tests again. We're gonna do 4 runs again. And then, what's the robot way? Just follow the builds, follow the information that I put out on stream. Everything that I do, I showcase. and I can prove with mathematics. So that is the robot way. Follow and do the same things I do. You can conduct the same tests that I do as well and check it out for yourself. It's really up to you. Okay. Okay, once again, he's on his knees. So we'll move around real quick. Like I said, sometimes there are random factors whereby the boss will not actually phase or stuff like that. These things we try and handle by doing these types of random tests. So the more tests you conduct, the better your average timings. Therefore, you can get a true average look rather than, you know, have random factors decide it. Okay, this time was 39 seconds, so that was one of the fastest runs. Thus far, with the 4 runs, our average kill time was 50 seconds. This compared to charge intensive is about 78 seconds on average. We did this with Glay. What's the DPS? Check my video, Fear Lantern. My Enduring Legacy video is already on my channel. You can check it out. But right now, what I'm doing is testing. This is not a stream to showcase DPS or things like that. This is a stream to explain things. So you want to check my Enduring Legacy video? It's already on my channel. Just check that video out and you're good to go. The DPS number is irrelevant. Like I said, the only thing you need to worry about is not the DPS number. The DPS number is totally irrelevant unless you are doing certain checks. Why? Because certain things are not taken into account in the DPS number. Never look at the DPS number. Watch the build video on the Enduring Legacy. I also talk about the DPS trap in there. You got to learn about that. Yeah, DPS number is irrelevant, Fear Lantern. DPS number doesn't matter. Go watch the build video and you'll understand why. The DPS, like mine, I could just show you, is like 752. And this doesn't matter at all. This doesn't matter at all. DPS number does not matter in this game. Why? Because there's something called the DPS trap. And if you do not understand the DPS trap, you will fall for it. So 944, you'll still deal less damage than me, I can guarantee it. So if you want the best information, watch the build video. It explains everything to you. Like I said, you don't have to believe me. Watch the build video. If you choose not to, that's up to you. But you watch the build video first, you will learn a lot more. All my videos are in one playlist, and you will understand better. This is why I say a lot of people lie, because a lot of people don't know about these things. A lot of people do not understand these things. These things are all little hidden secrets. Oh, it's only a purple. Okay, don't need this. No, it doesn't have hidden DPS. That is also untrue and incorrect. But like I said, the more you watch me, the more you'll understand. And of course, watch the build videos as well. Okay, now we have completed the testing for this on Executioner. What we're going to do now is that we are going to repeat the same test, right? But we're going to repeat the same test with a different boss. We're going to repeat the same test now with Dead Bride. Okay, so we're going to do exactly that. So let's get that done. 6, 7, 8. Bride. 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 Okie dokie day. Right. So, once again, we're going to remove concentration priority. We're going to swap this to an M slot. And we'll put in charge intensive. Okay. So, same thing.
Do you need information?
Now we go into Dead Bride. And we go get the average timing. Alright. Then we'll do it with concentration priority. And we repeat the test. 4 times. Then we're going to change characters. Then we're going to change characters. Now, in the meantime, ladies and gents, if you haven't already, don't forget to like and share the stream. The more people that hit the like button and share the stream, the better. Also, if you guys like the content that I do, make sure to register me as your creator. Link is going to be in chat. I look forward to it. Keep in mind that everything that you're seeing now is with charge intensive. Alright. We will try to achieve the best kill times. Using the skills and knowledge that we have, we will always attempt to achieve the best kill time possible. Without dying, of course. Alright, that's clear. And now we finish off Dead Bride. There we are. Okay. Tariq, why would friendly fire be good? This is a co-op game, dude. Why do they want friendly fire? I don't think people will get back on for that. They're gonna hate that idea. Why would you even suggest something like that? No, bro. The test was already explained at the start of stream, so if you missed it, then wait for the results video. Because I've already explained it multiple times during the test. If not, then just watch and pay attention. And you'll see it. Okay, 1 minute and 11 seconds, so this would put us at about 71. Alright, recorded that. We do it again. So we're going to repeat the test multiple times, and we're going to test it about 3-4 times. We'll get an average, just like before. And then we will be able to see after that what happens. Listen, Tariq, that is a vengeful thought. That is no good. We shouldn't be having vengeance in our mind. It's a co-op game at the end of the day. Yeah, they may not pick you up sometimes, but look, that's the risk you take when you play with randoms, and ultimately it's a co-op game. Friendly fire is not good for that. Okay, it's a good knockdown, but unfortunately we can't really take full advantage of it. Not as much as I would like anyway. Alright, this is a quick phase. That's alright. We managed to stop her early as well anyway, so that's good. Now we spam. Okay, we're almost clear. We're almost clear. All right. Clear. Nah, I don't think Tariq's into PvP. I think he just wanted some vengeance, but, you know, we shouldn't be having those kinds of thoughts. Okay. Sorry, I'm not getting amorphous. Okay, 1 minute and 4 seconds. So this one was 1 minute 4 seconds. And of course, like I said, we're going to repeat the same test, so... Why is this average calculation not working? That is very strange. Unless all of these are numbered differently. Sorry, just fixing Excel. Oh, they were not formatted as numbers. Okay, that makes a lot more sense now. All right, restarting. So we're going to conduct the test 2 more times. And then we will see the results after that. So on average, so far, it's looking like the kill time is between 60 seconds to about 70 seconds. Then we'll find out from that. And yeah, true. Usually karma pays people back. Like I say, if you go at something with impure intentions in general, karma does come and bite you back. So that's why even the stuff that I do, people can say I'm blunt, abrasive, whatever. I don't really care. Like at the end of the day, I know that what I do is never with negative intentions, which is why I'm always good. All right. Fortunately, we lost the mental focus bonus there, but that's okay. Sometimes chasing dead bride is a priority. Yeah, no ice for you. Okay. That was another nice kill. Yeah, that's what a lot of people think, Fear, but that's not actually true either. And if people think that, then they haven't heard humans talk. Alright, 55. Yes, I am, Miloud. Yes, I am. Believe me, people have been trying to say since the start of the game, oh, he's so condescending, oh, he's so arrogant. No. People only think that because the thing that I challenge is their intelligence. I challenge their reasoning, and people don't like to be challenged. You'll actually find that I'm never condescending at all. I'm just very factual, blunt, and straight to the point. But I'm not everybody's taste as well. It depends on the individual. Many people just don't understand that a lot of the stuff that I have done is already proven. And you, sir, can keep being angry all you like. I mean, I gave you information, you chose to turn away from it. I mean, I did say just go and check the build video, and you'll understand why, but... I mean, if you want to be upset, then go ahead and be upset, buddy. All right. Ah, she went behind a wall. Okay. That'll slightly alter things. But random situations are important. Why is she behind a wall this time? Unfortunate. She just does not want to be in public eye today. Should be able to kill her before I die. Yep, okay, clear. She is shy indeed. Okay, Live views are important, but I'm not gonna worry over them so much so that I'm going to bow down, scrape, and cater to every single person that comes here, Fear Lantern. You came here today for the first time, and you asked a bunch of questions. I gave you answers. You refused to go and look at them, and then you just want to sit here and just talk nonsense and rubbish. So, up to you, man. Like I said, live views are important, but you're giving me a live view right now. Listen. Go cause trouble somewhere else, okay? Here's a 24-hour chat ban. But people like you, you know, will crawl back anyway, so don't worry about it. Of course. I always get the views. I'm not even worried, Steven. I'm relaxed. But, you know, the trolls have been coming since Saturday, and since I showed that I would disprove a lot of their favorite creators' work, so most likely I'm sure that this guy is pretty upset. How to make a standard transcendent with minimal cost on cat on activator. What? I am not sure what you mean, but if you're asking about builds, I am using fully built up characters. If you are struggling with catalysts and activators, there's no such thing as minimal cost. Don't ever go for builds like that, Red Boss. Because if you go for builds that have minimal cost activator, you're going to waste a lot of time. You're going to waste a lot of effort. Because you're literally spending time building up a character that is going to be useless in actual content. Don't ever go for that. Choose one character and invest heavily in them. Getting activators is really easy. But did you build your Ultimate Bunny first? Do you have your Sharon and Enzo? Because if you don't have your Ultimate Bunny build from my channel, farming is going to be difficult. Then if you don't have your Enzo and Sharon, you can't do outposts. You can't open up vaults. These are very crucial. Once you've got your Ultimate Bunny, all right, you can then go and farm whatever ultimate you want. Most people go for Haley and Enduring Legacy. This is so that they can make the Haley gun build, and then they can start killing hard mode bosses really, really fast. This is what most people do. And then after you can kill hard mode bosses easily, you'll be able to get energy activators, catalysts like water. The blueprints, I mean, imagine this. If you're killing a boss in like, say 20 seconds, you're going to be able to do a lot of bosses. And that means that energy activators will come, catalysts will come. It's really, really easy. So, yeah. So the main thing is to follow the correct pathway, all right? Make sure you start by following the builds. First things first, did you get your Ultimate Bunny? If you didn't, then that's your first step. Along the way, while you're getting Ultimate Bunny, you're going to get tons of catalyst blueprints. You may even get some energy activated blueprints. That's what you need to do. All right, never say, oh, can I have a build with no catalyst and energy activated? This is a lie that people feed you so that you don't advance your gameplay. But if you really want to get strong, it's not about having a build with no energy activator, no catalyst. You want to be strong by having fully built up characters with everything inside them. Like this. Once your character is fully built up, you can do a lot with your character. So please remember that, all right? The more you build up, the stronger you get. Therefore, don't ever look for builds that have minimal investment. That is the thinking of people who do not follow the robot way. If you follow the robot way and you properly advance through the game, those kinds of things come like water. Okay, now, we've already done the test with charge intensive. Now we're going to repeat the same test with concentration priority. Okay, so we're going to do that. We're going to insert concentration priority right there. Okay.
I am analyzing the void paradox.
Now we're going to go into Dead Bride again. Same test as before. 4 runs of Dead Bride. Alright, 4 runs. And then we see. Tariq. Sure, you pay the devs their salary and they'll make that for you. Alright. Lol, Jethro. Okay, gave her a stomach ache. Beat again. Okay, not as drastic a change as the previous, but that wasn't half bad. $54. Matchmaking with bosses does not need to be adjusted, nor do they need to hire me. I'm not a developer. I am a content creator. Very different professions, my friend. Matchmaking with bosses is fine. There's nothing wrong with the matchmaking with bosses. The only thing they need to adjust is to prevent people who are level 1 from joining and getting carried. Like, every descendant that joins a intercept must be minimum level 35 in my opinion. We've all tried them, Genesis. And they are terrible. For most guns that use crit, because most of the time, crit is a multiplier. So, yeah, they're not very useful. They do up the damage for low crit guns, but you're not going to find much value in that. Just so you know. But that adjustment, I don't know if they'll make it. The more players, listen, if you want the devs to make adjustments, it's actually very simple. Just keep sending them feedback. The more you guys send them feedback, the more that they'll make adjustments that are suitable for you guys. That's what they are trying to do right now, and they will continue to be able to do that, but you guys have to talk to them. So speak to them, you know? Don't be afraid to say stuff to the devs. I speak to them all the time on Twitter, things like that. Just use social media, and you'll be fine. Okay, here we go again. Nice, enjoy. You are definitely in the best channel for information. Hey, 21. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Don't forget to like the stream if you haven't already, ladies and gents. The more you like and share, the better. Okay, 56 seconds, recorded. Noted with thanks. Okay, we're gonna do that again. Now, take note that the previous average was about 65 seconds. Here, the average is looking closer to about 50 seconds. So, this is good. Passionate sponsor is about giving buffs to others. So, yeah, unfortunately, it's not really a buff. He's just giving them ammo. So I can see why there's a bit of a difference. It would be nice if it worked, but yeah. It is how it is. Congrats, Jethro. Okay, we're gonna do it again. Okay, here we are. Okay. There we go. Enjoy, Jethro, but please do take note, guys. This is a TFD stream. Unless necessary, can we please refrain from mention of other games? Like, ultimately, come on, it's a TFD stream. I'm an official creator. Let's be respectful of that, yeah? A guild or clan system would be nice, but ranking systems are usually pretty bad. This is because when people get competitive about things, then you get a lot of extra toxicity. So killing a guild boss might be okay, like I'm okay with that, but a ranking system might be pretty bad. I don't think we should have a ranking system. Guild and clan system, absolutely, but a ranking system, no. Ranking systems have been proven to be very negative, even in other PvE games, and it just generates toxicity. I think people should come to their own conclusions about which guild is right for them, and I think that that is much more important. Because once you introduce any competitive element, then yeah, there are issues. There are major, major issues. I've seen that be the downfall of another game that I played quite a while back. It was really successful up till the point that they started making everything about rankings. So yeah, it became pretty bad after that. So you just don't want that, because people also find ways to cheese, exploit. Yeah, not wise. I don't mind guild bosses though. I would happily have guild bosses, things like that, but definitely no ranking system. Like having the whole race to see who kills this thing first. Yeah, no. Leave me out of that. I want to do it at my pace with my people. End of story. I do not want a system of annoyance. If I want to be competitive, I'll go into PvP where it matters. In a different game and just smoke people there. At least that's my take on most things. I feel that co-op games, especially PvE games that are all about teaming up, friendship, that kind of thing, probably not wise to have competitive elements. Thing is, Milloud, it doesn't matter what we show them. We have to be able to show them with facts and figures. That's why I'm doing a full stream of testing. Because people deserve to see it with their own two eyeballs. Okay, wow, that was pretty good. So on average, my kill time is about 53 seconds compared to, this is with concentration priority, as opposed to the other one, which charge intensive, which had an average of 65. Now we've conducted the test for Glay. What about different characters? So we've tested across 2 bosses. Now let's test with a character like Enzo. Because Glay has the benefit of unlimited ammunition. But Enzo and the rest have unlimited crits. So we're going to repeat the test now. We're going to do it with Enzo the Garbenzo. Okay. So we'll start with charge intensive using Enzo. And then we will repeat the same test using concentration priority with Enzo. Okay. Seeing is always believing. And that's usually best for everybody. Let me just highlight the Glay tests. Unfortunate, William. Hopefully tomorrow. Hello, Raj. James, what up? Okay, we are now going to swap over to Enzo, and of course, for consistency, we are going to use my 20k shield build, which I had before. Nothing is going to be changed in this build. This is the exact same build you guys would have seen online. Okay, nothing is going to change here. All right, we're even going to leave toxic antibody in there. Now we're going to apply Enzo's same build. Now this is with the 200 ammo magazine capacity. All right, we're going to start with the charge intensive test first. So charge intensive goes there. Okie dokie day. Now there'll be a more thorough explanation in the video that shows this, but in addition to the video that'll show this and explain this thoroughly and as to why there are problems, I hope that today on stream you guys will get a chance to see with your own two eyes, and therefore you guys will get the chance, you know, to check out everything and learn. Okay, so we've got my supply firearm enhancer. We are pretty much ready to rock. Please remember, this is a charge intensive test. Okay, here we go. Now we begin busting. Target the weak point. Now Enzo benefits from targeting weak points. So it is very important that we target a weak point with Enzo, yeah? And you fire all the way, okay. Okie dokie day. There we are. Alright, nice and easy. One second. Okay, let's go record the results. What do I think is the best hand cannon? I don't know. I have not gone in depth in hand cannons. Okay, so first run is 37 seconds. Let's just verify the modules again. Charge intensive. Okay, we're going to repeat. Restart. The point, Maloud, is not to repeat the same thing over and over, my friend. I get it. We all know that. But the reason why testing like this is important is so that we're not just verbally saying it. We can say whatever we believe. I could say that till I'm blue in the face. But the thing is, we must prove it. Everything in life has to have proof. If somebody cannot prove it in the same way that I'm proving it to you guys, then it doesn't exist. Simple. Unless you're saying that it's fake, you know? So that's why don't worry about... I get what you're saying, but we shouldn't repeat it. There's no point. We're just wasting our time and we're just wasting our breath. What we need to focus on is simply on showing. If we must do by showing. And that's what's important. As long as we do by showing, we're okay. That's the crucial key. The more we show, the better. Seeing, ladies and gents. Seeing is truly believing. Okay, 47 seconds now. And we're gonna repeat again. And we'll keep going and going. This is the point. If we keep going and going, you know, we get a chance. We get a chance to showcase the truth. This is important. Hey, Foulfish. In the meantime, ladies and gents, if you haven't already liked the stream, please make sure you like and share the stream. Hey there, Star. What up? Test is going good. Really can't complain. And yes, you need module drop chance increases if you want to hunt for your Enzo mods, FYI.
This'll change the game.
Yes, we're glad you're doing better, Star. And anyway, I'm just showing people the truth, making them open their eyeballs. Ah, Milloud, you see, you didn't properly follow the way. You have played wrongly. You must, when hunting for modules, you must always have module drop rate increase. How can you claim to be a true robot follower without memorizing the way? Alright, one more test. That was 41 seconds. That's pretty good so far. Good, David. Keep going. Scott Ace, if you showed up late, don't worry. There'll be a video on it. You can actually check the start of the stream if you really want to know. But roughly, we're just doing an Enduring Legacy test to prove that a module that is currently being claimed as being the best is not the best. Alright, I explained a lot of this at the start of the stream, so if you show up late, unfortunately I cannot re-explain it. Go to the start of the stream, or you can just wait for the video.
Impressive, huh?
Why should I worry about how many subscribers I have, Jethro? People will subscribe when they want to subscribe. Subscriber count does not really matter. All I care about is revenue. As long as my channel's making enough money for me to keep going every month, then I'm satisfied. Subscriber count doesn't matter. Subscriber count can be bought. Subscriber count can be faked. So I never worry about my subscriber count. I just do me. Okay, pop goes the weasel. Clear. Sure, Star, go ahead. How could I stop you from doing that? I think the word you're looking for, Jethro, is honest. I have no reason to lie about anything that I do. In fact, that goes against my religion. Okay, so on average, we were looking at about 40 seconds with charge intensive. Let's actually head back to Albion, and we'll now put in concentration priority. I will get them when I get them, Scott Ace. Like I said, if you think that I deserve it, the best way you can help me for free, like the stream, share the stream every day. That's all it takes. You don't have to worry about it. A lot of people will say you deserve more. Okay, that's cool. All you gotta do, share my stream. But that's usually where they will say no. I don't want to share your stream. If you think I deserve more, share the stream, guys. Share the stream. Doesn't matter you got 0 followers. Share the stream. Show people who you believe in. Stand with me. That's the real belief. Well, we don't know. We don't know yet, Milloud. You'll have to wait till the video for the results. We're still in testing. Everything must be tested stage by stage, step by step. There's no, but if I make a conclusion early, I haven't done my homework. I haven't done my due diligence. Thank you, Star. Appreciate you. If you feel like hanging out in chat, you can, by the way, if you want to, but it's up to you. Anyway, I mean, in the voice room, but yeah. Anyway, the thing is, when we're testing, we cannot just come to a snap judgment. That's unfair. That's unfair to everybody that's watching anyway. We should always be thorough. Always be thorough. That's the most important thing. Never ever come to a snap judgment and say, oh yeah, I think this looks better. No. You must have the numbers. You must actually do the test. All right? Don't be like one of them scientists out there that don't actually do the test, and when you actually question them, like, ah, no, we just estimated. No, I don't want estimates. I want reality. It's not about the salary. It's all about reality and making some noise. Making a story. Making sure my click stays up. That means when I put it down, all right, all y'all better be picking it up. Lord, I amuse myself. Okay, he's phasing early, but we're gonna break that real fast. Oops. Screwed up my reload. That's okay. That's easy to fix. There we go. Funny enough, I failed my reload cancel there, which cost me some time, so I'm gonna have to restart that. I can't record those results because in the other one I did not fail my reload cancel, and that one I did, so have to repeat it. It has to be under the same circumstances. Yeah, take your time. Oh, Mr. Dope. Alright, here we go. Now we do it all again.
Here comes a big one.
Some people think the reload cancel doesn't matter a lot, but no, it saves you a lot of time. It's more than just the reload time it saves you, because what you're actually literally saving is the... Like I said, it's not just the reload time. What you're actually saving as well is how long your build-up time is for your Enduring Legacy. For your mental focus, I mean. Oh, this time he jumped. Alright. That's unfortunate. But that does also happen. And now we go ham. Oh.
Changing mags.
Failed my reload cancel again. Oof. Damn. Sorry, guys. That's 2 screwed up runs instead of just 1. Gonna have to restart that. Oof. I hate it when you get like perfect runs and then you screw up. Ah. Restarting. Sorry about that. Reload cancel always benefits. That's why it's so good. Nah, that was actually poor, because in the previous ones, right, I did perfect reload cancels each time. So, and during Legacy, you can reload cancel it once you get to about halfway through the animation.
Fresh rounds.
And unfortunately, I didn't do that. Like I said, it actually doesn't just save you the reload time, it saves you more than that. So if you don't reload cancel perfectly, your timings will end up screwed up. And that's not a fair test. So what we're trying to do is we're here to compare the modules.
Sport like this.
So I try to keep the testing circumstances as similar as possible. Like if I screw up with like a few bullets, okay, fair enough, you know, that's not a big deal. But if I screw up like a full reload cancel animation, then yeah, okay, that's a pretty big deal. Okay. Okay, he jumps. Unfortunately, if he jumps as well, that also costs you time, but this is a natural part of it. There we go. Now that's clear. Okay. All right, let's record the timings. 42 seconds. In line with expectations, restarting. You can pray that they do that, Crimson Dread. You can pray.
Support like this. Yeah, there's nothing better.
Hello, Per Crab.
Loading.
Okay, that was a wild run. 35. Interesting. Would have been faster if I didn't screw up the pickup, but 36. Okay. Again. And listen, Molten Fortress is easy, okay? Y'all just need to all learn the mechanics and perfect it.
Here comes a big one.
Fail to perfect it, and I will personally destroy your entire bloodline. Okay. Boing. Reload cancel perfectly. Alright, nice. $33, okay. This is not as big of a difference as I expected to see, but there is still a difference, so I'm pretty satisfied with that. See you later, Per Crab. Well, you just gotta learn the mechanics, man. Once you learn the mechanics, you're fine. And also, a lot of players that farm those are unfortunately not as good. Okay. All right, again. Okay. Canceling.
Support ends when we're out of supplies.
Okay, result is 34 seconds. Okay. So on average, the results are not that different. They're certainly not as different as I expected. Assuming perfect reload cancels, perfect positioning each time. On average, for the charge intensive, it's about 40 seconds. But for Enduring Legacy, we're looking at 36. For concentration priority, we're looking at 36. Now we have to go and test on Dead Bride. This is why sometimes one test, not enough. We actually have to test in multiple situations because that's where we get the real information. So, time to go do some more learning. Okay, so once again, come here, we swap it over. We're gonna go put charge intensive in.
Do you need information about the Colossi?
I don't find the mechanics good because unless everybody's perfected at it, like for me at least, Molten Fortress, unless everybody runs it perfect, it's so annoying to do. So I found him the most annoying because the towers, they will constantly reset. The only other way is to bring a Glade that'll rocket bomb it for you, but I don't really count that as a mechanic. That's more like just people cheesing it. So yeah, I don't like his mechanic at all. I hope that they adjust the time, the number of hits that towers take or something like that because it's just annoying. Okay, repeating the test. Here we go.
Impressive, huh?
Time to learn. In the meantime, ladies and gents, if you enjoy the information that I bring you guys, please, please, please do not forget to register me as your creator. Alright, it's quite important that you do so. Link will be placed in chat. The more of you that register me as your creator, the better. And of course, like and share the stream. It's a free way to help your favorite creator. Okay, here we go again. Now we're gonna get in as close as we possibly can. Okay. Perfect reload cancel. Okay. Alright, clear. $34. Okay, repeating test. You need to check access info, David. So learn to use access info because that is the best way that you can actually learn. Milloud, please make sure to teach people properly. I get that you want to answer questions, but please leave these kinds of questions to me. Alright, it's better if I teach them the right methodology. Use the access info and check. If it drops from a void intercept battle, then good. If it doesn't, then no. Enzo, you need to open up vaults, as Milloud has already said. And Haley, you can combine to get. But combining is usually the best way. However, learn to check access info. It's quite important. If you have not learned how to check access info, David, then that's the first and most important thing you must do. Alright, everybody must know how to use access info to look for mods, things like that. Because if you don't learn this, your journey is going to get a lot worse. And that's what we should be teaching them first. So please remember that, alright? It's okay to help people, Milloud, but remember, teach a man to fish, don't feed a man to fish. It's all good. I know you're just being helpful. But remember, this is why we teach people the right way. We have to show them how to do it themselves so that they can learn. Thank you, JT. The more that they learn, the less they'll need us. Because if they need our help for everything, then we're not helping them learn and we're making their journey slower. Because then they'll say, I don't know how to do this. I have to ask Robot, you see? But what if I'm not on that day? What if I'm busy that day? Yeah? Always teach a man to fish. Never feed a man to fish. Wrong way. I only have my farming build for Valby. 36 seconds. Very consistent. Deathstalker! Yeah, because her mechanics are not difficult. Her mechanics are very easy. She just needs the right build. So she's more of a build check than Gluttony. Gluttony is a mechanical skill check. And so is Molten Fortress. These are all mechanical skill checks, which is why people fail them. Because for Deathstalker, you can just brute force it with the right build. So, yeah. That's why Deathstalker feels easier. It is the core important part of the Robot Nation, Milloud. So when you answer a question, don't just be eager to give a person the answer. Think, what is the best way to teach them? Do I have a video for it? Link them, talk about the videos, tell them about the videos. You know, I know you can't link them, but you can tell them the video title. You should tell them where to go to seek the information. That's most important. All right? Never just feed a man the answer. That's the wrong way to do things. In fact, that is the worst way to do things because you're harming their journey instead of helping them. And after all, we want to make sure their journeys are always pleasant, right? So this was an extra good run. Okay, she's going crazy. You need to be shooting bubbles. But the gluttony secret, if you're solo queuing with people, is shoot. Make sure you've got my Haley build. If you don't have my Haley build, by the way, thank you for registering me as your creator. If you don't have my Haley gun build, that's the first start. Use my Haley gun build. You absolutely wipe her as fast as possible. Wipe it. Actually, I don't know gluttony's gender. You wipe it as soon as possible, and basically make sure you know the mechanics as well. Because if you don't have a Valby, you better be shooting balls. So, yeah. It's not easy. And the best way to study is to actually come when we fight gluttony, usually on boss nights or things like that. Or if my stream says boss night, you might want to check that out because that's usually how we learn. And I showcase all of that live. So, yeah, if this is your first time at stream, then this is why everybody comes to the stream. Because you don't know when I'll be doing it, but when I do it, you better learn. Because I always showcase to people how to do it perfectly. In fact, you can check the last Saturday stream. We did quite a few runs and gluttony is in there. If you want to see fast boss battles, perfected boss battles, you should go watch that. If you watch that stream, you'll be good to go.
New subscriber detected.
Okay, one last one. Who's my favorite character? I don't have one. I never have favorite characters in games like this. I tend to be all about efficiency. So I always use what I feel is the best character for the job at hand. Or just a character that I want to play. I never have a favorite. Because I feel that in games like this, mains or favorites are probably not the greatest idea. You can like a character more than the others, but at the end of the day, it's not going to be the most efficient. And efficiency matters too much to me. I know, I'm a robot, but that's how I am, bros. It's who I am. Perfected cancel. Okay, good. Now walk into the ice like a badass and finish the fight. Of course. You see, that's the thing. You should tell those randoms, study a robot stream, you filthy animal. And also threaten to beat up their entire family. And also to eat all the food out of their refrigerator if they don't watch the robot. Because until the day that they learn to watch the robot, they are nothing but, what do we say? Animals. Okay. We have finished the charge intensive test. So now we are going to swap over to concentration priority and we're going to do the same test, but with concentration priority. So let's make sure we do that. Never enough, who I am is not good enough. Never enough, what I am is not good enough. Of course they'll get angry when you tell them how. Because all of these people suffer from main character syndrome. They believe that they are the greatest human beings on the planet. Even though we know that, what are they? Trash and garbage. It's okay. Some people just don't like to learn or don't like to be told, but I can understand. It's difficult. It's difficult. Anyway, those who haven't registered me yet, please make sure you register me as your creator. Alright, especially you like the information I bring. Don't forget to like and share the stream. The more people that like and share the stream, the more people we can get in here, and therefore the more I can do for you. Alright, so let's keep it going. Let's keep that love going. Let's keep the power going. Let's keep the nerdiness going. Alright, I'm gonna show everybody today how to do it. Okay, let's go. Alright, Dead Bride. 4 runs. Let's see the results. Now, we're going to repeat the test with Haley as well, so please do take note of that. Alright, we're going to repeat the test with Haley after we're cleared with Enzo, and we are going to see the results.
Impressive, huh?
Okay. Good. That is what they should do, Nate. Look at how fast she phased with crit build. Damn. Calm down, Dead Bride. Calm down. You don't have to phase that fast, alright? Nice. The actual kill time will be, yeah, 32. So we're not going to see a drastic difference in my personal opinion. I reckon we're going to see roughly the same kill times. I mean, concentration priority is going to be better by a little bit, but yeah. I can already 5C it. Glaze showed the most difference, though. I gotta admit that. Glaze showed the most difference.
Impressive, huh?
Whoop, look who got an early knockdown.
Loading.
Happy Monday, Sean. First things first, go get yourself a Sharon and Enzo. Make sure your Sharon and Enzo are both level 40, know how to stealth outpost with Sharon. And then, your next step is go farm Ultimate Bunny. And yes, once you have Sharon and Enzo, you should be able to open up vaults. Make sure you're opening up vaults with Enzo. You'll be able to get Kyber, upgrade your modules as best you can, and then start looking for Ultimate Bunny. Okay? Good. That is what you do. Alright, now, kill time was 28 seconds. BEA beautiful. We're gonna do that again. Good job though, Willow. Nice job on doing it. No problem, Arthur. And remember, study more of my videos. The more videos you watch, the better. Alright? Last but not least, y'all who haven't registered yet, you know what to do. Link is in chat, alright? I want to see everybody registered as a supporter. That is the best way. It is free, and it helps me out. Like and share the stream as well. Let's go!
This'll change the game.
Batang! "31 seconds. Okay. Cool. It's already on my channel, Sean. Just follow my Enduring Legacy build. It's already on my channel. In fact, the Enzo one is shown in the Enzo build video. Okay, restarting one more time. But yeah, all these build videos already on the channel, Palo. That's why people like them. Nate, I appreciate you offering that to Arthur, but please take note, I cannot allow people to link up on my stream. Why is that the case? Because the second I allow one person to do it, everybody will come to the stream train saying, I'm just trying to LFG, you know, with other people in your community. So I'm so sorry, but I cannot allow that. Thank you very much for offering. But no, that is not allowed here. If you're here at a streamer stream, you focus solely on the stream and the streamer. You cannot link up with other people because, again, it causes problems. Alright, so I apologize for that. Helping people is a good thing, but like I said, yeah, a lot of people will take advantage of that. And that just worsens the community, unfortunately. So you have my sincerest apologies. I know how inconvenient that is, and I know how problematic it can be. So, sorry. I do apologize. I promise you, if I could do it in a way that like wouldn't cause people to have a worse time due to people just coming in here for LFG, I would. No, there isn't, JT. I have a private Discord, but it's not for LFG, certainly, no. My private Discord is only for top tier supporters, so basically people who are the best channel members or people who've donated significantly to the stream, they come into the private Discord because those are the people that usually get to join me for like, on days when I'm not doing tests and stuff like that, they're the ones who come in. So yeah, I do apologize, but I had to make it private because the last time I had an open Discord, all it takes is 1 or 2 haters to come in and they'll have drama and issues like that. It's not worth it. And by the way, a streamer is responsible for what goes on in their Discord, so I do not have the time nor the skill to manage that right now. So I do not have a Discord server for that. If you need to look for people, you can use the official Discord. All right, that is the best way. All right, all good. So having finished the test with Enzo, and again, this will all be on video later, but what we're seeing with the average dead bright kill time is that with charge intensive, you're looking at 36 seconds. With concentration priority, you're looking at 31 seconds. Not a very drastic difference, but now we're going to repeat the test one more time. We're going to repeat the test with Haley. All right, so Haley is going to get the test next, and we are going to do the same 2 bosses again and again, and we're going to see, because Haley is another character that is pretty important for this kind of stuff. So now, do the Haley test. But what I can certainly say is that the differences are not drastic. The differences are far from drastic as compared to Glay. With Glay, you can see a very clear difference. Because for Glay, it's pretty major. Especially considering her limitless ammo. But here on Enzo and Haley, I don't expect the difference to be that great. Okay, now, in order to make this test as fair as possible, I'll have to take a look at my Haley gun build. Okay, and of course we'll be using Enzo's stuff. Yep. Not quite sure why Enzo's stuff was in there, but that is the ideal. It offers the same value and benefits. Enzo's build, okay. Now, charge intensive. Saved. Double check. Okay, clear. Yeah, unfortunately, as a professional, there's a lot of risk that comes with it. Some people pay moderators to moderate the Discord and stuff, and they just have an open one, but they rarely participate in there. I've seen that ruin several careers, so yeah, no, my Discord, I like to keep it on lockdown. That way, the only people who get in there are the people who want to be in there. All right, let's begin the test with Executioner first. So we've clearly done Enzo's test and we understand completely about charge intensive on executioner versus versus concentration priority. Now we're going to repeat the same test again and we'll see how it goes. So here we go. Ever since I got my 3 catalysts, I haven't even checked in with the Frame of Vault event. Lol. Okay, here we are, here we are, here we are. Now we're gonna stack up to maximum. Now we're not going to use her first skill because although that would obviously offer better results, it would create some inconsistency. So we're gonna avoid using that, and we're just gonna start blasting. Okay. Clear. Okay, first one, 30 seconds. And this is without even using Haley's first ability. Yep, nothing better. This is why we test. Okay, carrying on. Screwed that up a little bit. Whoops. That's how it goes. Occasionally we'll jump. Quickly finish that. Okay. Okay, done. Now let me record the results. Sorry, I had to answer a comment. Some weirdo is being really annoying. I do not understand what they want because I've tried to give them everything and explained everything to them in a friendly manner, but maybe they're just dumb as heck. Can't stand such people. But that's humans for you. That's humans for you. Humans are silly. No, Transcendent mods are totally useless. And either way, those builds were released beforehand. You can try the Transcendent mods for yourself, but I basically found that my results were completely the same, so I never bothered. So my only genuine recommendation is don't even look at our Transcendent mods. They're literally useless. Oh my god, he jumped again. It's irritating. There we go. Okay, all clear. 42 seconds again. Oh, alright. Restarting. But anyway, the reason why they don't is because they were made before Haley's Transcendent mods ever came out, Willow. And even after the Transcendent mods were released, there was zero value in them. You can try for yourself, Willow, but I think if you actually do the same test, you will realize that there's absolutely no difference with Haley's Transcendent mods versus without them. You still kill things in the same time period. So yeah, that's why I haven't really used any of them or recommended any of them. I have them both fully upgraded, but no point. I'm gonna make a video explaining them if people need it, but yeah, that's about all I could do for you guys. Clear. All right. You should not need to catalyze if you're going to squeeze them in. All right, average is about 37 seconds. Okay. Now let's go check with concentration priority. The best Kyber farm, you don't farm Kyber in the regular way. So Kyber is farmed differently, Scott Ace. I have a video for that. And again, this is why y'all need to check out every single video because the knowledge is already there for you guys. All right. Kyber is not farmed via mission. Take note of that. All right. There are two ways to get Kyber and to get a lot of Kyber. What you need to look for is the best ways to get those stuff. All right. So 400% right now is pretty good. But do watch the video so you understand how to actually get Kyber. It's not something you pick up like gold from like drops and stuff like that. That's really not how it works. Kyber is very different. So watch that video and you'll understand fully.
I am analyzing the paradox.
Okay. Oops. Almost did it without changing the mods. Alright. Here we go. Charge intensive swapped out. Concentration priority swapped in. Alright, let's do it.
Do you need
And double check actually. I don't trust myself. Okay, good. Now again. Whee! No problem, Scott. In the meantime, everybody else keep liking and sharing the stream, fam. The more y'all that do it, the more people that come by, and therefore the more people that will learn. Remember, there are some that are incapable of learning our ways, but that's okay. We will teach them through force. Perfected reload and clear. That was 28 seconds. Nice, nice, nice. I like it. "28 seconds. BEA beautiful." Repeating test. Here we go. Who I am. Excuse me. Alright. Let's go. Screwed that one up. But still, even with a screw up, that ain't bad. I think that was about 32. Unfortunate. Oh, 33. Okay. Acceptable. Acceptable. Restart. And thank you for all the likes and shares, guys. I'm really appreciating it. I can see that it's happening. I can see that it's working. So keep at it. Thank you. Thank you. Now let's go. Circle, circle, circle. I see a fantasy. And in a reality paved in gold. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, perfect reload. And that's 28. LFG stands for looking for group. When you're trying to find a party in a game, it's called LFG. Nice, trucker. That sounds delicious. I hope you enjoyed, Palo. Okay, so that's 29 seconds right there. Strange that we didn't see the same difference with Enzo, but we're seeing quite a drastic difference with Haley. This is very interesting to me. I do not claim to understand this, but it does work. No, I know. But we're not seeing as drastic a difference, that's all. With Enzo. Because Enzo does give weak point, which is a separate multiplier.
It's up to me.
But no. Ah, I screwed up this one. Whoops. I triggered my Cold Fury late. Ah! That's what happens when you don't concentrate. Ah, well. I'm sure I'll get roughly the same timing anyway. So I'm confident. Yeah, I'm still gonna get roughly the same timing. Whee! Okay. 32. Okay, we're seeing average 37 versus 31. Okay, now to switch over to Dead Bride. Now we'll go put Charge Intensive back on and check it out again. Okay, Sosa. Here's a thumb for you. Oh, Deminarch. Alright, once again, back to Charge Intensive. Okay.
I am
Dead Bride.
analyzing the void paradox.
Yes, it does. But because basic skill power modifier is already its own multiplier, I don't think you'll foresee a lot of difference in the increase track. Unlike power increase, which is a complete, like, there is no base multiplier for it. But I think for skill power modifier, the base multiplier is already there. So, yeah. I screwed this one up. Okay, sorry, I have to restart that one. That would not be a fair test to Charge Intensive. Because I completely forgot to trigger Cold Fury first. I should have done that. Sorry, guys. That was not a good one. It has to be fair.
Do you need information about the Colossi?
I know I don't have to run to this guy every single time, but it's habit now. I just run straight to Seneca. Power walk to Seneca. Alright, in the meantime, guys, don't forget to like and share the stream. The more of you that like and share the stream, the better. Keep hitting that like button. It's one of the great ways you can help your streamer for free. No, please do, Trek. Like, I would love for somebody to test it. Because I don't have the spare catalyst right now, but I'd love for somebody to actually test it for me. It would make a lot of sense. By the way, your Kyle build, did you update it for power increase? Because I just want to know if you did, so I can start copying your Kyle. I've already got him cooking, but could you just send me a snapshot of your updated Kyle build, unless the previous one's the same? I just want to be sure, you know. Okay, great. So is that the one in picture sharing? Ah! I refuse death. No, I'm not. I am here today to prove something. I'm not here to change my Enduring Legacy build. I'm here to do some testing so I can see the truth with my own two eyes and show you guys the truth as well. And later on, I'll have a video that explains all this. Because the truth is out there, ladies and gents. The truth is out there. Okay, thanks, Trek. I got my Kyle in the oven. Okay, sweet. This for the bombing one, right? Yeah. I might get y'all to power level me in the evening or something like that, you know? Just go in there and let people power level me. Yep, nothing better. Oh no, I forgot the Cold Fury again. Ah well. Alright, this should get about halfway at least. Look at this dead bride just walking the heck away. Calm down, dead bride. Calm down. I don't have to walk that far away from me. I'm not that dangerous. Like, bruh. Really gonna behave like that, huh? Huh, dead bride? Really gonna act a fool? Okay, 32 it is. Repeat. Hey, Gurky. True, my plane is under construction. I am trying to build up a plane. Hello, Akash. Sorry, I won't screw up this time. As soon as I make it across, Cold Fury is on. Okay. Yep, no screw ups this time. Sorry, fam. Because there is a bonus once Cold Fury is fully pumped up. Yep, gave her a stomach ache. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Giving her heartburn as well. Yeah, here we go. 28 seconds. BEA beautiful. But yes, I'm spending today myth busting. You know, I thought I had to go a full session into tonight, but no, apparently I can just do it in one go. So that's a thing. Which is nice. Okay, I recorded 28 seconds. That was nice. One more time. One more time. Music's got me feeling so free. I'm gonna celebrate, celebrate and dance with me. One more time. Getting close to the end, guys. Getting close to the end. The new mods? No, the cryogenic mod lowers the bonus damage in exchange for AoE, so that's only useful for farming. The super cool Kaiba round lowers the bonus firearm attack in exchange for weak spots, so realistically you're reducing in one multiplier for a different multiplier, but the problem is the fire rate decrease makes you fire slower, so it ain't very good. That's the main issue that I had with that one. Well, I'll be real honest about it. That's my problem with it. Clear. Yeah, I'm gonna be working on Kyle. If I have time after this, I could show y'all. Like, realistically speaking, you won't see a lot of difference with super cooled Kyber rounds versus without. That's just me being honest. You know? It's just that without super cool Kyber rounds, I get more base multiplied and I can shoot faster. So yeah. Oh no. What I meant was that Haley with concentration priority was doing better than expected. You see, with Enzo, I did not see a drastic change in results as compared to with Haley. With Haley, I see a completely, with Executioner at least, a drastic change in results. I have to see whether the same holds true for concentration priority on Dead Bride. You mean for Haley? I can, if I have time, I'll demonstrate it to you guys. But I mean, honest to God, there is no difference whether you have the new mod or not. That's the entire issue, Trucker Logic. It's the same. It just feels like the same fight. You know what I'm saying? It just feels like the same fight. That's all. So yeah, that's just how it is. Okay, so now we swap over. Change to concentration.
Space-time fabric of the void is extremely illogical.
Hello, yo-ho. A pirate's life for me. Yes, it just makes her more mobbable. That's about it. That's cryogenic cluster round. If you guys really want, I can sort of work a loose build around it. Won't be great, but it'll work. "25 seconds. Yeah. How dare this game say 26? Rude. Like, wow, rude. I might. Trucker Logic, I'll see. Depends on how much time I have. We'll see how many people choose to motivate me this week, you know? But no, I'll try if I've got time, dude. I've got a lot of different things to test, a lot of myths to disprove. So, I've got a lot on my plate, but I will try. Does it reload? No, it's nothing to do with reloading. The reload is the same. We're conducting the test in all the same ways. Kyle is way better than Ezimo, just so you know. Oops, I screwed that up. I don't know, maybe one day Track will come up with a super Ezimo build, then I'll be enthused to make an Ezimo build. But as far as I can see, Kyle, you can turn into a plane and then turn back again, you know, when you tug on his winky. Ooh, that's dirty. Do you think so? Well, I better not show you where the lemonade is made, sweet lemonade. Eugen build? Nah, I'm not a healer. I'm a DPSer. Eugen will be one of the last characters, along with Ajax, that I make. I just have no enthusiasm for him. Like, I look at him, I'm like, what do I even need this for? I can use this to breathe. But someday I may, if he becomes like a super necessary character or something. Okay, 25 seconds again. The way Track has got him, it's just for bombing your enemies. I just want to turn into a plane and bomb them. And also, he's got no danger of becoming a ultimate soon. Scott Ace, first and foremost, never ever mention another creator here, okay? I'm sorry, but that's not allowed. That's not allowed. All right? No matter what any other creator makes, never mention that here. Whether positive or negative, these kinds of things cause drama, and also it invites judgment. All right? We don't do that. Okay? So if you believe that somebody else's builds are good, then absolutely go ahead and check out their build, use their build, go ahead. I have no interest in that character, you know? And if you believe that it one taps and you know it's good, try it out for yourself, go see it for yourself. But do not mention any other creator here. That is the wrong thing to do. All right, never ever do that. You'll be able to chat in 5 minutes, but I have to take a moderation action. All right? That is a no-no. Mentioning other creators or talking about other creators, especially by name, yapping about them, no, that invites problems and judgment. And that is not what we do here. Ooh, 21 seconds. Nice. All right, one more. So whatever the case is, you know, if you believe that their build works, then by all means follow them, and you should just do what they tell you to do, and then don't ever talk to me about it. Don't ever mention to me about it. Okay? Follow the one creator that you believe is the best, and then just go with them. Do not expect me to do what they do. This is my Gun Haley build, dude. It's the same one that's on my channel. I haven't changed the build at all. It's just my Gun Haley. Ah, screwed this one up. Whoops. I did not max out my Cold Fury.
I need to get through this.
Yeah, absolutely it can, Trucker Logic. It's been very successful. Okay, 29 seconds. I did screw up, but it's not fair to judge. Okay. But yeah, either way, even with that one screwed up run, we are literally about 5 seconds faster with concentration priority. So later today, there'll be a video explaining everything that I've done here. And y'all can run the test yourself, but yeah. Yes, this is actually demonstrated on my TikTok, Akash. If you have not followed me on all social media platforms, I would highly recommend checking out YouTube Shorts, TikTok, all this kind of stuff, because I post a lot of stuff that, like, very short content, little tips and tricks, I posted in there. If you refer to my TikTok, I show people how to do the animation cancel for any gun, realistically speaking. So I would highly suggest you check that out. It's quite important to know how to reload cancel for your guns, especially on long reload guns like Enduring Legacy. For the shorter reload guns, it doesn't really matter, but for the longer ones, you might want to really learn. Okay, all clear. Go on my TikTok, it's there. You should be following me on TikTok, YouTube Shorts, everything. Randoms, Pyro and above, what? Pyro and above? Yeah, sure. I'm actually finished with my testing, so why not? I can do that. What boss you want to see? You tell me what boss you want to see, I will do it. I will do it. Excuse me. Let me just double check. Concentration priority, yeah. Most of them, yes, Willow, but some is TikTok exclusive, because previously TikTok allowed videos longer than 60 seconds. YouTube did not. YouTube will now have shorts up to 3 minutes, so starting next week, next Friday onwards, YouTube and TikTok will be the same. But TikTok currently has some exclusives. No, it's not 80%, yo-ho. That is incorrect. If you check my TikTok, I explain the full principle. It's not 80%. Swamp Walker and above with 3 randoms? Yeah, sure.
Ready to
Why not?
undertake a void intercept battle assignment.
Easy breezy. Oh, what shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a sunken whaler? What shall we do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? Way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises early in the morning. Of course, Trucker Logic. No snipes. But if you're gonna make demands of me, Mr. Trucker, alright? I hope that you will show some faith and sincerity in the channel, alright? Don't be making me work without compensation, eh? But anyway, yes. No snipes, gun only. Haley gun build. As you should do, yo-ho. As you should do. I thought I heard the old man say, leave her, Johnny, leave her. Tomorrow ye will get your pay, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is long and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. I hate to sail on this rotten tug. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, grub allowed in rotten grub, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is long and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. Let me reload. Cancel. Yep, land ahoy, guys. Land ahoy. Yep. It's a great song. Now we are ready to head for the hole. We'll roll and go. Our boots and our clothes, boys, are all in the pond to be rollicking randy dandy. Yeah, sure. I can do that. Now, I don't know if they'll win, but I can do that. It's not a problem as long as everyone knows the thing. But thank you for the super chat. What's the most important thing when farming for reactors? You just follow the build. Depending on the build, the build videos show you what reactor rolls you need, but the reactor farming is all RNG, bro. But either way, I never use my mic to communicate with them anyway. But yeah, no snipes, okay. Like I said, my gun build works in all situations, but there's no guarantee of success. Molten Fortress is just based on randoms, so sure. There you go. 3 randoms, no mic, no snipes. Just my gun. Enduring Legacy. Well, Deminarch, it means work on your guns. Start upgrading your guns. If you haven't started working on your guns, then that's what you gotta do. Start putting catalysts in, start putting energy activators in. Your tamer needs about 4 catalysts, that's your starter weapon. Think about that, might help you a lot. Yep, here we go again with Molten. No, the Enduring Legacy build is still good. I'm about to prove that it's still good in today's video, so look out for that. You don't need to make a new video. You don't need to make a new build. Same build. It works better than any other build out there, so yeah. Yeah, you can't skip the tamer, dude. I told you, Deminarch, don't skip steps. If you skip steps, you will have a bad time. You follow the right steps, you'll have a good time. I do not mind that challenge, but I would need my full squad with it, because if I were to go into a fight with a blue weapon, what will happen is, and of course, I'm not going to invest in a blue weapon. It would be unupgraded. That would count as griefing. Technically, people could report me for that because I'm deliberately impacting upon the game experience of the 3 other players. Even for money, I cannot do that. I can only fight under fair situations. Yeah, you can pray. You can pray at me. I don't really care whether they do or not. If they don't, I'll just do it again until I win. I'm here to show the gun build, but I usually, when people ask me to showcase a boss, I'll do it till I win. Yeah, sure, Deminarch, then go for it. Concentration or intensive? The answer is concentration, but I'll explain to you guys why in a video. Because there's math behind it, and I'm gonna math it out for you. But today was just to showcase to people, so I did a full stream of testing, well, up till now, and I've got the numbers to prove it. People can cross-reference the stream if they need to. Everything will be disclosed to you guys later on. I'll explain everything. It's all good. They did, but I'm not investing in a blue weapon, man. The only way that somebody could challenge me to use a blue weapon would be, first of all, I'd have to level up the weapon and put in catalysts. So the cost would be, let me calculate the price of my time and all that kind of stuff. I'd say between $500 to $1,000, that's when I do it. Anything less than that, hell no. I do not intend to torture people with my whims and fancies.
Molten Fortress approaching frenzied state. Transferring suppressor immediately.
But for 500 to 1K, easily, bros, easily. Without doubt or question. Okay, let's pray these randos know what they're doing. Let's go! Randoms, people, randoms. Gotta love them. Yep, clear. They know what they're doing. They're alright, donuts. Oh, look at him. He's so pissy and angry. Come now. Come now, Mr. Colton Fortress. Don't be like that. Don't be mad. We're just here to make you even madder. Pal. Goody. There we go. Clear. No problem, Mr. Chinese name guy. There you go. No snipes. Done. Gun completed. 3 randoms. There you go. Your wish has been fulfilled. But yeah, at the end of the day, the gun build is fine. What you gotta understand about the gun build is that it is designed for people to be able to crush things and win. Gun Haley Lance? What Lance? You talking about Kingsguard Lance? I don't even have that built. That kind of thing, like if somebody really wanted me to take the challenge and do it immediately, I'd still need build-up time because I don't have the weapon built. So I would charge the lower band like $500 and I do it like for them instantly because this is the same as requesting practically a private show. Alright, now that I've fulfilled the gun requests, I'm actually going to showcase the snipes because somebody asked me to showcase with super cool Kyber rounds. I'm going to show you that it's no different. Realistically, just follow my build. As far as I remember, my build doesn't use defense. I don't think my build uses defense. Let me double check for you. Yeah, no, I don't put defense in. There's no point. So if you follow the build on my channel, the Haley gun build, it'll be exactly this. I only changed one mod for fun. I changed this to weighing the scale. Previously, I had walk a tightrope and HP collector in there, but I just changed HP collector to walk a tightrope and then that to weighing the scales. So it's actually still the same build. Okay, now somebody wanted to see snipes. Okay. So, same gun sniper build. The only thing is that I changed this to charge amplification. Last time it was concentration priority. It's a bit different with the piercing light because piercing light doesn't offer much firearm critical hit damage bonus. But what I can certainly say is that charge amplification actually does pretty well for it. And the damage does increase quite significantly. So it's actually not bad. And I have been enjoying it. But the difference is minimal. It's like, I think only 2 or 3% damage increase, so it's up to you whether you want to change it or not. I wasted catalyst for it, but yeah, it's not necessary. Okie dokie day. Double check everything. Yes, 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 yes. Okay.
Space-time fabric of the void is extreme.
So I'll show some private snipes first. But basically, there is no real difference whether you use super cool Kyber rounds or not. It's literally the same. Saeko is the name? Well, okay, I'll try to remember that, but because your name is obviously not in English, I may forget, so please forgive me. Here, I can only see whatever is in English. So I hope you don't mind. Saeko. What sniper do I like more? Piercing light, standard. And welcome back, Scott Ace.
Over limit freeze.
Like, even if I want to fire fast, the fire rate decrease on super cool Kyber rounds makes this impossible. Alright, so you're dealing roughly the same damage, but did you see how slow my snipes were? That's okay. As long as you now understand the rules. And again, like I said, you already understand the situation, so just don't do it again. At the end of the day, you should never go to a content creator and say, oh, but this other content creator made this and it's great. And like, it just looks really bad. So make sure that you, if you like their build, go ahead and follow their build. Follow one creator. I know a lot of people like to say, but I like to look at different creators. Yeah, sure, eventually, but they're going to screw you over. It's always bad, and usually there's also going to be drama in between that. So the decision is yours, but in general, you should find that one creator that you gel with and follow them, especially if you feel that they cover the content you like. Just saying, you can choose them over me. It's okay. We're all official creators here. See you later, Milloud. Oh, Psycho, this is just my sniper build, but I'm just showing with super cool Kyber rounds. It's the same build that I already have on my channel, but I don't like super cool Kyber rounds because it's slow. Again, I'll demonstrate. The fire rate decrease is a big problem because a lot of the time, you're trying to snipe and deal as much damage within 10 seconds as you can. So, yeah. Yeah, sure, I mean, play fun builds if you want. There's nothing wrong with that. As long as you're not impacting upon somebody else's game experience by playing a fun build, or, you know, deliberately griefing, that's totally okay. I only play efficient stuff because I gotta show you guys the proper way.
Selecting objective.
Got it. So in fact, on Dead Bride, right, normally I'm able to kill her in about 4 shots without super cool Kyber rounds, but yeah, this is one of those situations where I did not get that value. So there's that too. Yeah, don't worry, Willow. The mod change meant absolutely nothing. I tested it myself. The increase is like roughly 2% damage. I mean, if 2 to 3% damage is really, really important to you, you can change it out. It'll cost you 1 extra catalyst, but the choice is really yours. Genuinely, the choice is yours. Because I tested it the other day when a friend brought it to my attention, and I felt that it was decent, but when I did the actual tabulation, the difference was like 3%. I'm like, okay, whatever. Whatever. Yeah, sure. Whatever works for you, trucker. As long as you're happy. In the meantime, those that haven't registered me as a creator yet, please make sure you do so. Alright, I'm counting on y'all. The more of you guys that register me as a creator, the better. So please do hit that link and register me. It takes 2 seconds. I'd be very grateful. And it's free. That's the best part. It's free. Okay, this is Devourer. Okay, clear. The biggest problem that super cool Kyber rounds has is the fire rate. The fire rate decrease is horrendous. So you end up feeling really, really slow with it. That's what I don't really like. Because you kind of want to bust as much as you can, you know? So that's usually what the case is. If you register me more than a month ago, then you don't have to register again. It's usually just an extension. So just hit the link. It should give you an option to extend support. That's about it. But yeah, it's about 1.5 months. It's actually not 1 month. It's about 1.5, roughly. Who's next on the list? Yes, Pyro. Now, everything that you're seeing here is with super cool Kuiper rounds, but if you actually test out my sniper build, you'll find that my sniper build gets you the same results anyway. So, unless you really, really like the slower fire rate, there's no reason to use super cool Kuiper rounds. Yeah, pretty much like that, Trucker Logic. I wouldn't put it so crudely, but yeah, right about that. Just extend your support every month or so, and I'm good enough. The reason Nexon does the system in this way is because a lot of people have a lot of like inactive supporters. Like they may get a lot of supporters initially, but then all their supporters go inactive. So, or they stop streaming the game, or they stop having interest. So yeah.
Aiming at target.
But either way, clean stream policy, Trucker Logic. Okay, please remember that. So yeah, in the time it takes me to fire those 3 shots, in my normal build, I can fire 4. So, and they'd all be the same damage. So just do take note that, yeah, this is why I don't like super cool Kuiper rounds. I think you guys are seeing the slowness, right? Now, I'm going to do the same thing, but without super cool Kuiper rounds. Same 4 bosses. All right, I want you to pay attention to the difference in snipe speed. You will lose a little bit of maximum damage because the multiplier on super cool Kuiper rounds is higher once you have hit 2 shots on a weak spot, but it's worth it, I'd say. Like I said, it's worth it. So I'm gonna remove that and we're gonna do it again.
Have you completed preparations?
Executioner, here we go. You don't know. You don't know nothing else. Power of dreams I've had. Sleep is a nightmare. The purple bar? What are you talking about? I have no idea what purple bar you're referring to.
You're going to feel a little chilly.
You're talking about the blue bars? That's the AC scan. Okay, as soon as he's down, right? See, with this one, I can just fire straight. So you can see that the fire rate is higher. The damage may not be as much, but when time is of the essence, you kind of want to fire faster. Yeah, if you press your tab button, this is the Aceive scan. It's a blue bar though. The Aceive scan is to show you monster weak spots, things like that. They teach you this in the normal mode, Psycho. Did you skip everything in the game? Because this is part of the game tutorial. Everybody needs to know how to do the Aceive scan. If you don't know how to do the Aceive scan, bro, what the hell? What the hell? Hey, guys, don't skip tutorials in games, guys. Oh, you're talking about the Enrage bar? The Enrage bar shows how quickly a boss is going into frenzy. You have to scan the enemy, and then after you scan the enemy, if you're talking about the Frenzy bar, that's different. The Frenzy bar shows, like, okay, when the more you deal damage to a boss, the more that the enemy will enrage or go immune, right? So the purple bar shows how close they are to going immune. Who dares whistle? This person daring to whistle at me. Shenanigans, I tell you, shenanigans. When you scan using your Aceive scan, Psycho, you'll be able to see the purple bar. The purple bar becomes visible after you use your Aceive scan. Yeah, like Martin says, you scan the enemy. Once you scan the target, it will show you that. About 10 million for a single shot. But the average, I don't ever calculate a per shot damage because it's variable. what you need to see is the average DPS at the end. And the average DPS for a sniper build that still hasn't been beaten is about 6 mil. Which is mine, obviously. Oh, I screwed this one up. Forgot to go into Cold Fury. Whoops!
Aiming at target.
See, when I use the Sieve scan, do you see the purple bar there? Yeah, it becomes visible once you scan. There we go. So it's roughly the same number of shots, but I can fire faster. I'm just following what the characters pronounce it as, a sieve, I'm pretty sure. And that's why I thought SMO was named Isomo, because some of the characters in game call him Isomo, although it's supposed to be SMO. So whatever. Yeah, Swamp Walker can be killed. Here, I'll show you.
The space-time fabric of the void is extremely logical.
This is just a sniper build, no super cool Kyber rounds. But at the end of the day, I urge you guys to choose for yourself. Like, if you like super cool Kyber rounds, use it. If you don't, then don't use it. But I think, Akash, that you may have missed my video where I showed every boss except for Gluttony with the sniper build. I want you to watch that video. That's your homework, okay, Mr. Akash? Please do. But I'll also demonstrate it on stream. I want you to watch that video, alright? Because a lot of people don't watch these videos. You need to watch every video on my channel. Every video provides good information. Now remember the perfect sniping spot. If you do not know the perfect sniping spot, then that's your first bit of knowledge as well. All this is shown in the sniper video as well. Okay, he goes down, right? Once he goes down, you aim for the shoulder, in the face, and then like that. There you go. Voila. And all of this is demonstrated in that video. So you just need to know, exactly where to go for every single snipe. I mean, that is kind of true. You just have to be able to measure your shots well. I can show the same thing with super cool Kyber rounds, but Swamp Walker gets a bit dicey because, number one, like you said, great aim is important, and then you need to also adjust for this. Have you watched the video, the build video? You need to watch the build video, my friend, because you need to know how to get more than 4 shots, okay? It's all covered in the build videos. If you guys have not checked out my videos, you guys need to check them out. Everything that you need, see, I'm very detailed with my videos. Every single thing that you need is all in my videos. So Oryx, if this is your first time to my channel, welcome. Here's my entire playlist of videos as well. I've linked you to the build video, but I'm also gonna link you to the playlist. Watch all the videos in there. A lot of people have said, oh, I don't watch robot videos, they're too long. Fine, but if you guys do, trust me, you will gain a lot. If you find that after watching my videos you've gained nothing, you can literally block my channel. I will happily accept that as a consequence, because that's how confident I am in my content. You want the best of the best? Follow the build videos. Without doubt or question. Okay, Swamp Walker. Now with super cool Kyber rounds, I can demonstrate it again. It's doable, but the shots are slow. So you're gonna have to not only have good aim, but be fast, because Swamp Walker tends to sit down. So be careful. Yes, indeed, as Willow says. That is correct. Robot builds are the best of the best. There is nothing better than a robot build. No problem, Psycho. Like I said, you can try out other builds, you can test them out for yourself, but there's a reason everybody only comes back here. And there's one good reason. Robot builds are superior to everything else you'll find. But you don't have to believe me. Test it for yourself. See through the dragon's eyes. See with your own 2 eyes. That's the best way. Because if you don't, then you'll never know, you know? Okay, he sits down. Once he sits down, aim for the shoulder. And there we go. Still 7 shots. Slower shots, yeah? So no difference whether you have super cool Kyber rounds, don't have super cool Kyber rounds. I prefer without it. because it's faster. And like I said, damage is roughly the same anyway. So. But the risk is slower shots, and I don't like slower shots. Okay, that about covers everything for today. I think, you know what, I'll spend the last, because I'm gonna need some gold for, I'm gonna need some serious gold for what's his face, for that guy. So Kyle. So since I'm gonna need some gold for Kyle, I better There's a nice bossing one for Frey Frey. Theoretically. Yeah, it's possible. You'd have to use her dangerous ambush style, but it is possible. Although most Sharons will use Afterglow Sword to guarantee the crit, because Piercing Light you cannot guarantee the crit. That's the only problem. It is quite impossible to guarantee the crit. But actually I don't think it's the Piercing Light. No, it should be Afterglow Sword, dude. Because Death Dawning has hit 20 million with that. Afterglow Sword has higher multipliers, and also, although the base damage is lower, you can guarantee a crit on that, which means that your multipliers all trigger. So I'm pretty sure that's the case. See you later, Willow. Okay, what was I gonna do? Right, let's go farming. My ring build. Oh yeah, I tried this ring build. Ew. Singular amplification. Can't remember. Did I need to change this? I might need to. But I'll just shove this in for now. Whatever. Not like I need a lot of power. Okay, let's go get some gold. You guys know how to farm gold, right? Let's go get some gold. Good, my precious. Good. I tried the bionic fuel version. I did not like the fact that I was 20% slower on sprint speed. Not very fun. Okay, let's go. Time to get some gold. Time to get some gold. You'll never, never know. I live my life for you. Your song brings no tomorrow. Like a bullet ripping through. Clear. Now for maximum efficiency, we'll pick all that up on the second run. Whee! Nope. I have not tried it at all. Valvy's okay for Deathstalker if you really, really want that. It is possible. Almost any character with a shield is possible to do Deathstalker with. And you're still in the normal difficulty of the game? Alright, Psycho. Make sure you follow my ultimate F2P survival guide and follow it to the letter. Alright, but get to normal mode. But I have built the Afterglow, but I haven't worked on it yet. I plan on working on it, but not right now. I want to work on Kyle and some other stuff first. Then I'll work on my Afterglow. I have it maxed, but I haven't worked on it yet. I will. But catalysts are expensive, and you need at least 10. So it ain't easy. Ultimate Glade is still good for everything up to Deathstalker. She just can't be used for Deathstalker, dude. But listen, that's why everybody must have every Descendant in the game. You never know which Descendant will shine in which content. So if you only main one Descendant, this is why I teach people don't main in this game. You must have multiple Descendants. That way you can always adapt to the situation. Sometimes having only one Descendant and only one way is not very fun and not very good. Because you will get stuck. Lay is good, don't forget. But yeah, she's not suitable for Deathstalker. However, she can still be used for all the other bosses, so it's up to you whether you like her or not. Yeah, sure. If you want to build a shield, Valby, then go ahead. But I prefer Enzo. I'm an Enzo player. When it comes to dealing, if I'm gonna use guns, Enzo or Haley. I do be liking my Enzo and Haley. You will never know. Yep, like I said, it's up to you what you want to do. If you already have Valby and you want to invest in her, absolutely, you know. I have Ultimate Valby, but I just haven't invested in her because there's things that I don't like about her. But if you want to run her for Deathstalker, then by all means, man, I'm not gonna stop you. Okay, I gotta call my girl, so a moment. Hey, good morning. Are you feeling okay? Okay, well, I hope you won't feel too bad today. Welcome to Wakefulness. Love you. And you have a good day, okay? Alright, bye. Alright, wake up call done. Now to farm some more gold. Of course I do, Psycho. Hit the bell button and make sure that you set your notifications from personalized to all. And my stream schedule is in the stream description. If you read the stream description, my stream schedule is there. But if you keep your notifications on, you'll always know when I'm streaming. So you'll be able to figure it out soon enough. The more you watch me, the more you'll figure it out. But yes, I'm a full-time streamer, so I have a set schedule every day. I plan on checking out what my friend Track Hoodie has done. That's about it. I have no sincere plans. I'm just gonna build what he built and have some fun. Because all the serious builds in the game are pretty much done. So now it's time for me to experiment and break out. Oops, went under instead of over. That was not wise. Oh, I can do invasions. I'm just lazy. They're great for gold. But I think you underestimate how lazy I am to do invasions. I'll probably do some tonight. But I just find them boring. So if I don't have to do them, I don't do them. On a personal level, I'd rather just run the bunny road. It makes more sense to me. Lol. You know, I should just chuck this into a 400% for fun. Why not? None of these are actually useful. Okay, bork to the future. Of course not. But that's because I know how to get Kyber. Kyber is really easy to get. Gold is way harder to get. I haven't built up every module though. There's still some modules I haven't built up, like Kyle's modules. That's why I know it's going to be expensive. Never actually measured how much I can get in a 400%, so I want to see now. I'm now curious. Unknown laboratory, the chapel. Okay, let's go. I'm actually curious now how much gold I can earn. Assuming I rush. Hey, Loopy Q. My shields. My shields. Oh no, my mana. Frack's build is better than mine MP conservation wise, but I do be loving this. Whee! Oh, this feels like freaking bumper cars. High voltage is only for low enemy densities, my friend. high enemy densities, you have to use the ring. Because high voltage, you're gonna hit 3 targets at once. Are you crazy? You want to only hit 3 targets at a time? That's not a wise decision, pal. It would be most unwise. You ever seen that wise posting meme? Yeah. Mr. Akash. You must be very new to the game. Because everybody that follows me already knows the difference between the two. So yeah, if you're new to the game, that is one of the major reasons why you don't just do one thing. You gotta understand things beyond just, oh, this is good. Why is it good? What makes it good? What are the limitations, weaknesses, strengths? Watch more videos, Mr. Akash. You gotta watch more videos and watch more streams too. You really want to learn this game? Tune into everything that I do. Yep, just make sure to watch more of the videos too, because a lot of that stuff will help you. Unfortunately, I do have to clear inventory soon, I think. Ah, well, doesn't matter. It is what it is. It's not like I need the loot. I'm just here for gold. Gold. I actually wonder what my gold count will be at the end. I'm not so much interested in the loot drops. I want to see the gold drops. Oh yeah, no. I plan on it. Now this part is where you will suffer a little bit with this build, because it is quite hard to maintain your MP. But do it correctly and you won't have as many problems. Cloudy has a different mechanic to Grunka, so just be aware of that. This is why once you get to this stage, you have to do things a little bit differently. Okay, one down. Got an MP restore, and now there we go. All right, clear. You don't need skills until you're in hard mode. Either way, and once you have my builds, you should have no troubles. Should being the keyword. I'll leave that as is. It's not so necessary. Yep, not necessary. For your last endurance. Huh? What weapon are you talking about? If you're talking about Enduring Legacy, just follow my build. It's up to you what you want to put on it, but if you want best efficiency, then everything that you've mentioned is terrible. I would say follow my build. I assume you're talking about Enduring Legacy. But if you are not talking about Enduring Legacy, I don't know what last endurance is. So, can't help you there. But yeah, if you're talking about Enduring Legacy, please follow the build on my channel if you want best results. If you just want to shove whatever you want in, then anything goes. So that's the best that I can tell you. Both are good. I prefer Haley because Haley can be used for Deathstalker as well. Glade can be used for everything that is not Deathstalker because Glade doesn't have shields. And you need shields for Deathstalker. Yep. DPS is irrelevant, Loopy Q. Anybody who says, can we see the DPS? I know that they've already fallen into the DPS trap. Again, this is very important. If you haven't watched my build video also contains information on the DPS trap. I'm gonna link you right now, all right? Go see that, go see the DPS trap. Never look at DPS. DPS is one of the worst indicators for a lot of stuff, for like the overall build. If you want to actually use DPS, there's a way to use it, but you need to use it on a specific mod-to-mod comparison basis. Also, you have to know which mods actually do contribute to damage per hit, and not just overall DPS, because there are many mods that contribute to DPS, but don't actually have an impact. So, do not look at DPS. And I never show DPS, and anyone says, can I see the DPS? The answer is no. Go watch the build video instead. I promise you. You compare yours to what I have done there, and you will see the difference for yourself. You don't have to be convinced. Try it. That's what I tell everybody. Try it. If you haven't tried the robot build yet, you need to see it for yourself. That is the best way to learn, because no matter how much I tell you, you're not going to believe me. And even if you believe me, there'll always be doubts in your mind. In order to clear the doubts in your mind, you must test it for yourself, and you must see it for yourself. Seeing is believing. So there you go. There's the video right there. Everything is explained. Well, everything you need to know. Okay. I didn't see how much I got in that. It's only about 200k gold. I'm gonna do it again. But let me modify a few things. Okay. All that's good. Do I need the other C slot? I probably do. Don't have a choice here. The only thing I can think of is if I could shove in another slot that could just barely give me some conservation. I would be quite desperate for that. Yeah, no, it ain't worth it. Never mind. I'll just go with what I have for now. That'll do. The laboratory is also pretty bad. It's better if you do the Colossi testing like I did this morning, because that way, if you look at your kill times, that's the best indicator. The lab is a controlled situation. Not really very good. You can sort of see like the damage per hit increase, but you're not going to see the actual effect. The actual effect is best done through time testing against bosses, like I did at the start of the stream, if you haven't seen that already. How do I go about making my own builds and figuring stuff out? Do the math. If you're new to the game, do the math. That's how I did it. If you don't want to do the math, just follow what I do. Because, yeah, it is not wise to... I would say it's not wise if you just say, how do you make build? I can't really give you that answer. It's a hell of a lot of experience. I've been in this industry for 3 years plus. So whenever a game comes out, what I do is I do a lot of testing. I check the math. I do my calculations. I've got spreadsheets in the background. You don't see them on stream, but I've got tons of spreadsheets that'll show me, okay, if I change this one factor, how does it impact the rest of the equation, etc., so on and so forth. That's how we all do it. That's how people really make builds. But after a while, some people just do it by instinct as well. But you really want to make your own stuff, you better know the math. Yeah, it's okay. You can always try making your own. It's no problem, but just be good at math, that's all. If you can understand the mathematical equations for stuff and how things work, and you know how to do your own testing, you're fine. If you don't know how to do your own testing, you will suffer a lot.
Serious?
Because most games like this is about how numbers work. That's literally it. It's just math. You know the math, you're fine. You don't know the math, you're not fine. And usually the best way is just following what I do. Unless you want to do the math yourself. Like I said, it's possible. Like, there's no secret here, just do math. What you need to know is all the damage calculations, equations, put them all in there. So yeah. Otherwise, follow.
My shields. Loading.
If you're very bad at math, I cannot help you. So, I am just gonna say it honestly, you'll have to figure out your own pathway. Either way, I would not disclose how I do my stuff because there's no point to that. I mean, no streamer is gonna say, oh, here's how I do everything so that, you know, other people can copy the content. Like, that's not wise. That is very stupid decision, financially speaking. So I wouldn't do that. But if you feel that you're bad at math, but you want to give it a try, there's no harm in trying. But you'll have to figure out your own way of doing it. Because my way of doing it is all math. I just go purely on the numbers. I do physical testing, like when I go into Colossi fights and stuff, to see the real results, and I match the theory and practical, but I do a lot of theory in the background first. Like I said, basically tons of spreadsheets. You're most welcome. So I better see you here for every stream, alright? I want to see maximum support, especially if you see that I'm helping. Alright, you're gonna ask me this many questions, and you better be here every stream, alright? You miss even one stream, I'll kill your whole family. Remember that. Okie dokie day. We're almost to the end. This time I need to remember to check the gold amount. I'm actually just curious to see how much gold I pick up. Almost done. I realize I've never actually checked how much gold we get here. So, I'm actually kind of curious to know. Claudia is dead. Okay, good. Oh no.
Out of my way!
Almost died. That's what I get for not paying attention.
Loading! My shields!
There we go. Okay, let's see the result. About 240,000 for about 5 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, Bunny Road is better because it's 60,000 per minute. Well, less than a minute. These are not bad. But yeah, Bunny Road is still more efficient gold. Like if I really wanted to farm gold, probably Bunny Road. I mean outside of invasions. Listen, person with random Japanese name. I will murder your entire family and your bloodline and exterminate everybody who's ever interacted with you. No, I haven't, Scott Ace. I'm gonna wait. I don't feel like building up Sharon right now. Maybe in future, but not right now. But no, I will kill your entire family and your bloodline and anybody that's even spoken to you, anybody that you've even interacted with, because that's what you deserve. That's what you get for not kneeling at my throne. You understand, person with a random Japanese name? Now, never speak to me ever again. How dare you even be in my presence? What is this? What is this peasantry that I'm seeing? Okay. I do want to try out Sharon, but just in case she gets an alt next season, I'm gonna wait. If she does get an alt, then I'll try her after she gets her alt. Then I'll have a look-see at what she can do. But for now, yeah, I'm gonna work on others that are not in danger of getting an alt so soon. Unless they randomly screw me over and decide that, hey, Kyle deserves an alt, and just give me Kyle, then I'll be like, okay, nothing I can do there, you know? But for the most part, I'm just gonna wait because I do like Sharon, and I have really wanted to try her out, but I'm just afraid that she's gonna get an alt. So if she gets an alt, then I have to reinvest again, and that is not wise at this current moment.
Into who?
Into Sharon. Now, how dare you speak to me?
Oh. Wait,
You see the time? This is the end of stream. How dare you even speak
I'm
to
so
me?
sorry. I had guild stuff. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. Your apology is unaccepted.
I'm so sorry.
Yes, your apology is unaccepted. Now, like I said, how dare you be in my presence, peasant?
I'm sorry. I know it's unaccepted, but I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Now just don't speak to me for the rest of my life. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Oh, God.
And no, Deminarch, I will not say in Minecraft or in game. All of you must know the consequences of your actions. Anyway, obviously it's not serious. How am I gonna kill anybody? I'm literally in a room. Like, literally that's impossible. Alright. Unless I can kill
I'll
people
show
with
you
my
the way.
mind.
I'll show you the way.
Why is this peasant still speaking? What is this? What is this? What is this chatter that I hear in the background?
Oh my goodness. I'm sorry.
Apology unaccepted.
I'm still gonna apologize, alright? It's the only thing I know what to do.
Yeah. Why don't I stream on Twitch? Twitch pays a lot less, so there's no reason for me to be on Twitch. I find Twitch to be a pretty bad platform. I find that it's mostly for low-level streamers or streamers who already started on the platform and are sticking with it with contracts, things like that. Because at the end of the day, the good thing about YouTube and why YouTube is so successful is because YouTube pays ad revenue no matter what. Even if you get YouTube Premium, I still make ad revenue from the fact that you guys have YouTube Premium. So YouTube genuinely cares about its content creators and the type of viewership that they bring to the platform. So they actually do pay really well. And I enjoy what they offer compared to Twitch. Twitch, to me, is a low-level platform. 1080p streams maximum? Who the hell wants that? Next year, I'll be doing 4K streams on YouTube. So the only way I would go to Twitch is if they offer me 4 times what I'm making. But I want at least 1440p quality. I refuse to stream 1080p because 1080p is worthless. Nobody wants to look at a 1080p stream anymore. Like 1080p looks like doggy doo doo. So
480 is
yeah.
life.
I mean, sure, you can go with 480 if you want, but I'm still never speaking to you.
I'm sorry. Oh my goodness.
Nope, unspoken, unspoken. At least you're better than the rest of the heretics, but yeah, no.
Hey, it might be the last second of the stream, but I showed up. All right, I showed up.
Yeah, fair, but still, all of you are branded as the worst heretics in history.
I've.
First, you guys went from okay friends, but now it's like we're down there, lowest ranking possible. Even
Definitely
below,
unsubscribe.
yep, even below a standard viewer. Even below a standard viewer.
Oh.
Yep. You shall now all be called the unloved for eternity. Yep, the unloved for eternity. Don't think I'll ever forget this
My nickname.
betrayal. There you go, yo-ho. That's why the more y'all tune into TikTok as well, and a lot of the other platforms, the more you guys will get some other stuff. Because now I'm going hard on spreading my influence on other platforms. Well, other social media platforms. Plus, TikTok has a really nice creator program, so hopefully, after like a year or two, I can get into that. It'll be really nice to have extra income coming in.
Just stay away from Kick.
Probably not gonna go there. Unless they offer me like 5 times or 6 times, because they're related to gambling, and that goes against my religion.
No, I know.
But hey, I'm not gonna turn down 6 times.
But what if you have to gamble with it?
Oh, if I have to gamble, no.
Okay.
I cannot go against my religion.
That would be pretty crummy. Hey, you can join us, we'll pay you, but yeah, you physically have to gamble.
Yeah, no. I'll say sorry. Nope. Goes against my religion. I was offered at one point. There was this person that wanted me to stream some gambling game on the platform, and I said no. No, I will not. You can be ungambled.
Ungambled.
Yep.
One day I'll try gambling. One day.
I don't
Just
think you should.
try it.
I mean, you can just try it, but I don't think you should. It's probably not a very healthy habit.
Oh, it's not. It's literally to go to lose money. You know, it's more of experience than anything.
Sure. Oh, by the way,
Have
one.
to have it at least once.
Yeah, no, that's okay. One little thing, yo-ho. About the reload animation cancel, it's not always just past the halfway mark. Alright, it's like that for Enduring Legacy. It's different for some of the other weapons. Do take note that in the TikTok, I also showed several other weapons where you kind of have to go a bit further. So don't think of it as just past the halfway mark, because even for weapons like Disastrous, you have to go slightly past that. And for Greg's, I think it's close to 70-ish% mark. So it's not always just past the halfway mark. You gotta be a bit careful. I think the reload speed also plays a factor into it. But so far, that's what I found. No, the Twitch is still 180p as far as I know. It's not under 180p. It is 1080p. I don't think they've got 1440 yet. But even if they did, I would not go there because, like I said, YouTube pays higher. YouTube pays way higher. I'm earning more than I was earning at my previous job right now, so I'm okay. I mean, granted, if I advanced normally through my normal job process and reached manager level, then I'd probably be making more, but I see a lot more upside in YouTube, and if I can get my Twitch platform up and running, then that's true. And I mean, I don't have to have people donate. That's the best part. On Twitch, I have to do subathons, make sure people are subbing all the time. I don't want to do that. Like here, people can support me just by watching. It's great.
The amount of time they probably spend towards that versus the amount of time they could be uploading, or I mean, it's just sounds like a waste to me.
It is, because realistically speaking, you should be conquering multiple platforms, multiple forms of content. And that's the way. I see people do 10-hour streams and make nothing off it. I'm like, okay, cool. You just wasted your time.
A lot of it too.
Yep.
The one thing on this world you can never get back.
Yep. And that's why, like, streaming is a tough industry. Oh, less than 1% of people ever make it. So for a full-timer like me, I count myself as winning already. Because I'm surviving. Although my friends have decided, you know, to choose a different game. But at least Star,
Look,
okay, will gain a little bit of favor for being here. So thank you.
I'm the only one that has not fully dove into that game, alright?
I respect it. I respect it.
They've spent more than me, alright? Like, I have not actually dove into it yet. I'm refraining myself, you know?
I'm sure they have. And that's why they're all disgusting heretics.
Doing my best to restrain myself.
No, I respect it. But like I said, for all of them, for the rest. Ugh. Ugh. Below peasantry now. You can go and tell them that.
Oh.
There are filthy, poor peasants, and then there's them.
I was telling Arcane earlier that he missed out on the retweet to TFT for the Ultimate Freyna emote.
But he's not into Ultimate Freyna, so it probably wouldn't matter to him. We are, so there's a difference.
So I did not know why you called her Freytuna until I actually played her the other night, and I heard the noise every time I used the ability. I'm like, you're kidding me right now.
You heard the...
I did not...
What?
She did the whole... You know, the spit noise.
Oh, no,
and I
yeah.
used her ability.
Yeah, I mean, she's not actually spitting, but yes.
No,
She
I
does
know,
make that
but,
sound,
like,
yeah. It's
I
funny.
was like, oh my goodness. Now I know
She does actually...
that.
Yeah, she does actually make that sound. It's from her venom gun.
Yeah.
It's the sound of it, like, whizzing past the barrel.
It's pretty funny.
Yep. That's why she is the spit queen.
Oh my goodness.
I keep forgetting that on this one, without Bunny, the Zaster is probably not a good idea in bosses. Get poisoned. But yeah, at the end of the day, I mean, people choose the platform that they like. If somebody's doing well on a particular platform, then that's good enough for them. You know, I just went where the money showed, and I was like, money is good here, so enjoyed it. All right, we are done for the day. Okay, so for those of you that are wondering about the test for Enduring Legacy, you'll be able to see it. You'll be able to see it in my video later. Basically speaking, concentration priority is still better than charge intensive or any of the others. And again, I'll take my time to explain all of this stuff to you. And of course, showcase the results of the test. And we have a full stream to show that. So if you guys are interested, you can review everything. All right. So thank you all very much for joining me today. I'm going to go have lunch. Then I will record that video for you guys. Have a good day. And I'll see y'all this evening for more shenanigans. Hopefully by then... Oh, my car won't be ready. Maybe I should do a gold farming. Should I actually farm gold for once? In the evening.
How?
Huh? In the evening?
I'll probably be awake.
Oh, yeah, sure. If you're awake, then
All
sure.
night
No
tonight.
problem.
All
Okay.
night tonight.
Okay, you enjoy a long night, but get some sleep, pal. You realize you need sleep, right? Sleep
That's
is a
a
human
later-
thing.
Later ordeal.
Okay, sure. Well, whatever. Anyway, yes, I'll see you all tonight. All right, y'all have a good one. Catch you later. No problem. Yo, take care too. All right, see you, Psycho. David, Underdog.